Yeah, me too.
I definitely didn't forget to put your mic in the thing again. That didn't happen. That big block you heard? That was a lie.
Right.
18 months of pre-pros eating. Let's go see.
Thank you, D-Bomb, for 18 months. Bob is also here, making an appearance. I hurt my toe just now. I bumped into my guitar pedal, and it feels like I hurt it bad, but there's nothing there. Why was I just like? Why was I just like? Brrr. Rosie deactivated. No. Ifu is also here. That always makes things good. I've angled my camera a bit to lessen the chance of not hijacking, but you never know what other silly things will happen as a result. Noth brought my controller up because I forgot again. Let me just grab that, plug that in. How's everyone doing on this fine Sunday?
Move my feet out of the way so you don't run them over.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry! This fucking camera, man. This is fucking... You trolling me? You trolling me right now, Mr. Camera? You trolling me right now? It is calling me short again. That might be the problem. I don't have my pillows to sit on, so it's like, Rosie, you were leaving camera. Are you getting the... I didn't mean that you would get the pillows.
Too bad I'm getting them.
Well, don't sigh about it. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. You did it. Where you get along with this night guy? Just fucking waiting on me, hand and foot.
Yeah. I don't know how you fucking want them, so...
Well, under my butt.
Yeah, but... Here.
Just pile them up.
There. You figure it out. Whoa, my feet!
That's what you get for making me figure it out. I'm stupid. Eve says, "Get the pillows, Knotley Bear."
Oh my god.
Okay, now what do you think I'm doing? We'll get it, I'm sure. Last time we made it to some town and there was a dude there and he was like, "Go do the quest." And then we did that, and then he was like, "Okay, now go tell the princess that you did the quest." And then I did some grinding off stream. As always, let us know if the volume and everything is alright, if the stream quality, frame rate. Yeah, I did a little bit of grinding, did a little bit of the grinds. Oh. See, now I've got to get used to using a controller. Oh, it's Japanese style. I gotta use O.
Oh. Oh my.
I gotta weave it up right now. So yeah, I got a bunch of spells to level 3 for folks. Maria has quite a bit of stuff here. I haven't really had a chance to use Blink, Fear, Silence, or Teleport. I don't even know what Teleport does when you upgrade it.
It just costs more.
Like, does it have a bigger chance of doing stuff in battle, or
I
what?
think so, yeah.
Okay.
But I also think this game, like, rebalanced the teleport, is what I heard, so who knows.
Oh well. We are now headed back to Altair to tell Princess Hilda that we did the cool thing. Noth and I are both pretty tired. I know I'm tired because he blue-shelled me in my sleep.
It's true, I did. We have a blue shell plushie.
Yeah, we have a blue shell plushie because I thought it would be funny to have one, and then Noth was like, "Hey, I can like hug this while I sleep, because otherwise you don't know where your arm should go." Right?
Yeah, I use it to prop. I sleep on my side, and I use it to kind of like prop up my arm that's like for the side I'm not laying on. Because otherwise it just kind of flops about and it doesn't feel comfortable. I have like very broad shoulders. That has something to do with it. And I guess, as best as I can tell, I rolled over with the shell in my hand and just kind of flopped it down. as I rolled over right onto Rosie and woke her up.
I was asleep. I was in the middle of a dream. And then all of a sudden I just feel something like the small of my back, which already is just like a spot that just makes me jump. So I'm just like, what? Actually worked like a blue shell, went all the way up to the ceiling. And then because I got startled so bad, Noth got startled by me being startled. And there's just this chain effect. I'm going the wrong way. Shouldn't have been in first place. I mean, Noth will always put me in first place, though. I have no control over that. Eagle Eye viewers may notice that I have changed the font. This is the GBA font. Cause with the font I was using before, it's too wide, so the numbers get cut off. Which is very confusing. I hit triple digits and I kept thinking I was dying. Oh, well, thanks for stopping in anyway, D-Bomb. Bop, 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 bop. Good thing I got this map up here. I like that they added that. I'm not always. I go back and forth on whether I like it in dungeons, because part of me is like, oh, okay, this makes the game way faster. But then another part of me is just like, man, this kind of removes the whole challenge and the resource management and like thinking about like, oh, should I go in this room or should I like play it safe, you know? But that'll just be for another time. Can I even heal poison right now? Because Esuna is like silly in this game. Yup. But you get more things to heal as you go on, and I never know which ones they are. Bob too sleepy. Yeah, I feel that. But we still showed up. So Noth, what have you been up to this week? Ah, I see.
I'm tired. Hang on. I gotta process.
And wouldn't you know it, no place to buy more RAM.
Okay, alright.
Yeah?
Just imagine there's a lot of dial-up noises happening in my head today. I've had, like, a hell of, like, a tabletop RPG hyper-focus. I discovered that there's quite a few rule books available on archive.org, so I might have been reading some at work. That let me read a little bit about Call of Cthulhu, which is always a system I've been interested in. Seems fun, seems bloody. I don't think I ever, like, perma-killed a player character when I was GMing anything, so that would be fun. That's a game where you basically show up and it's like, here's my character, add my 2 backups.
Bob, you weren't following me yet? What the fuck?
Bob, seriously. How could you? But other than that, 7.3 patch for Final Fantasy XIV dropped. It was good. The trial was exactly who everybody thought it would be.
Okay, this is Bloom. Yes?
I was drinking.
Oh.
And you were talking, so...
Yeah, I was just muttering about where the fuck I am right now.
Yep. Yeah, trial good. Dungeon good. There's some fun shit in there that I really can't wait to see play out in, like, the expert roulettes. I don't think... Anybody who's watching this who plays FF14 will have probably already played the dungeon. Unless you're playing through it for the first time, in which case... who am I fucking kidding? You'll forget by the time you get there. The second boss in the dungeon is, instead of like one monster everybody fights, it's 4 monsters that silos the party off into individual one-on-one fights. I am really looking forward to seeing how that plays out in expert roulettes because, oh god, that's gonna out the people who are just, like, face rolling their keyboard and don't know what their buttons do. That sounds mildly toxic. I don't care too much about that, but that was the first time where I'm like, ooh, if this dungeon gets fucked up, this is where it's gonna happen. And then we did the raid yesterday, Eve and I. The new 24-person raid. It's really fun when one of the alliances is not just, like, wearing clown shoes.
Oh, man. Thank you very much, Bob. He says his Twitch reset a while ago. That's not supposed to happen.
You're gonna have to have a very stern conversation with your Twitch about it.
But yeah, like, you know, I have not played FF14 in quite a while. I haven't even beaten Endwalker yet. And, so basically I've just been watching you play, and with this raid, like, between the boss being, like, one of those fucking guys, and then the music being like, okay, this is a good track, but I don't want to hear it over and over. You know, it's like a latter-day Uematsu boss music kind of thing. I assume it's actually from FF11, right?
Yeah.
I was just like, oh god, I do not want to be around for you grinding this thing over and over.
I'm sure it will get better as people learn the raids. To the point where, like, this guy's the penultimate boss that we're talking about, and the final boss of the raid is actually, like, substantially more chill.
Anyway, Princess is talking.
Well,
The Dark Knight overseeing the Dreadnought's construction was most capable. Fortunately for us, he's tending to other matters now. How do you know? Did you get his planner? The theft of the Mithril has likely knocked the Empire off balance. Okay, so you already know about all this. I would like you to journey to Bafsk. If we're to stop the Dreadnought from being completed, this may be our only chance. So, like... And now you got nothing to say about Mithril? I went through a whole dungeon for that shit, lady!
you can buy mithril weapons now.
Yeah, I remember that.
They're actually pretty decent.
Did I, like, already talk to her before? I don't even... I should really watch my previous VOD when I do things like this.
Did we do the dungeon with Yosef yet?
No, we still have Minwu.
Ah.
And, like, we went to Yosef, and then he was like, go talk to Hilda.
Ah, good.
But then Hilda already seemed to know what was going on.
Did you buy mithril weapons?
I think I did. I know I, like, talked to the dude who makes the Mithril weapons, so, like... maybe I didn't have money yet? let me check what's going on with that. Because obviously I got a bunch of money now.
Well, you should be in, the weapon shops.
Yeah.
They'll just be in the inventory.
I think maybe I gotta talk to this guy specifically because he wasn't there before or something.
Ah, there they are.
Yeah, okay. So, money making happens a little more slowly than I thought in this game.
Ah, yeah.
And also, I can't like increase my weapon levels right now very well anyway, so that's why I was kind of holding back on that.
Okay,
Can
yeah,
I
that's
only
fair.
do it in this town?
Yeah, this is the only place with mithril weapons.
Okay, but I can only buy like one anyway.
Yeah, so I would probably just
Yeah.
hold off, because punching is good too.
That's what I was thinking. Speaking of like increasing my weapon stats, I was getting confused because there was like see you later, Bob. There was words. Well, you'll see right here, right? Okay, we'll just beat up this random goblin that decided to press his luck. And then you see, like, some of my bars are, like, half full, and it's because we've had, like, 2 encounters in this whole thing that would actually, like, that are actually, like, a higher rank. One was, like, the boss of that dungeon, the other was the slimes. And the slimes basically never show up, so... that stuff is just stuck there until the stronger enemies become the norm. But right now I'm just beating up bugs again. And then, you know, just randomly using fire spells and shit because physical is basically wasting experience. vampire thorn. Goodbye. They didn't even get to cast the magic. Leg eater! He's eating my legs. Leg eater!
We also went shopping yesterday on a fairly spur-of-the-moment basis, actually. My best friend called us up and was just like, yeah, we're going to a local hobby store. You want to come? We're like, yeah, sure, fuck it. And then I blew through basically all the cash I had on me buying 2 things.
One of which was for me.
Yeah.
And even that was just because, like, me not getting anything made you sad.
Yeah.
Because I was like, no, I want to save up for things, so I probably shouldn't get anything, especially because I have, like, multiple gunpla to build anyway. And then you got me one anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, we bought her, we bought words. Just brain. Hang on.
I'm Rosie.
Yes. I know your name. Smacking myself a book to try and get my brain to
You
work.
bought me a Dragonar gunpla.
Yes. I bought her. Christ.
You need a moment?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought her a Dragonar Gunpla because she wanted it looked cool.
Yes.
The other ones she was looking at were the Yukbine, which is a original Super Robot Wars mech, which is lawyer-friendly Gundam. That's pretty much what it is. Like, if you look it up, you're gonna be like, that's a Gundam. Problem is they're expensive for some reason, and the cooler one is like, what, 70 or 80 bucks?
Yeah, it was like 70.
Which we could not for the life of us tell, like, why. Because normally Gunpla is priced based on the plastic.
Yeah, and the one that I thought was less cool had, like, more stuff.
Yeah. They do both at least come with action bases, which is really nice. The Dragonar does not, however. But the Dragonar's a 2022 kit, so that's probably really good. And then I bought some Gunpla markers for like 25 bucks, because I've wanted those for a while to do some like color correcting stuff. And yeah, I tried them out on my high-grade Jagan, which is one of the older kits I have. That needed a lot of color correcting stuff, and if you're in Rosie's server, which I think everybody here is, I'll put pictures of it up. I think it looks okay.
And if you're not, go check it out. The link is in my About thing. And I think there's also a chat command for it, but I always forget.
It looks better in the pictures than it does in real life, at least, to me. Yeah, that's neat. I do need... I think at some point or another I'll need, like, a blue color correcting marker, but yeah, the set I've got is really good for now. I am kind of terrified to use it on anything, though, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yes. Okay, yeah. I need a gray one for the shield for the high-grade Gelgoog. God, what a fun name. Oh, yeah. Should I let you play?
Yeah, like, what was her voice for Yosef?
I don't know. I think you were handling that.
It looks like you managed to save my daughter. Thank you. That cowardly Borgin had been... Oh. Don't interrupt me with your accidental trigger push. Since the Dark Knight took over, construction's been moving ahead a lot faster than before. I'm hearing me even be close to finished. Okay, but don't we need you to come with us? What's up with that? I thought that's what was gonna happen.
Did you ask him about all the turns?
Yeah.
Rose, maybe?
Well, then he just says question mark.
Huh. So, what did he tell you to do?
Oh, he was just talking about, like, the Dreadnought and shit, so I guess we just gotta go to Bavsk without him?
Yeah. You got Minwu still, so.
Yeah. Anyway, you will always talk about Gunpla, and it was actually prompting you to talk about the D&D stuff specifically.
Yeah.
So, like... I'm sorry to anyone who's tired of the Gunpla talk every single time.
I can go on and on about D&D. Fuck, I want to play so bad. We talked briefly about it when we were with my best friend and his wife. They're in, I guess, like a campaign or two, but they're not super satisfied. Which just... We got talking about the first campaign, the three of us. Basically, everybody who was in that car minus Rosie were in years and years ago, back when I was still in college. This was, I think, when I was in undergrad. I did a... Okay, so D&D's got editions. We're currently on 5th edition because they just revised it and they're trying to be coy about if it's like 5.5 or whatever. But one of the biggest editions was 3rd edition, and that got a revision that everybody, including the books themselves, called 3.5 edition. We were in a 3.5 campaign that did not last very long because the DM was a real-life guy.
Real-life guy.
Yes, he really was.
Oh my god.
It was like every character was more powerful than us, but we had to do the questing anyways, and they were always smug, and the alternative to not doing the quest was, well, we'll just kill you then. Yes, we're good aligned. How nice of you to ask. And eventually, like, I had my character flame out and get killed, and just, like, became as disruptive as possible. Because I was like, I'm not coming back to this. If he's gonna be an asshole, then I'm gonna, I'm gonna wreck this as much as possible. But I left after that session, and like I was just so tired of the way he was doing it, and I still wanted to play D&D, and I had D&D 5th edition books and some other friends in college. I was just like, fuck it, I'll make my own campaign. So I started DMing and then promptly stole my best friend and his wife from the bad campaign. So I basically acted like a total asshole in this guy's session, and then I left, and then I stole his players. And then they were like, yeah, you're a much, much better DM. So I'm like, woo! Vote of confidence.
Good line bastardry. I like that guy doesn't even like hold his hands up when he's casting.
Guy not need hands for cast. Skill issue.
Like he's just fucking standing, like arms to his side, just like nothing.
Yeah.
Just not even giving me shit.
But we talked briefly about me like running stuff. Rosie's kind of interested.
Yeah, it's just my ADHD is so bad. Like I can't even do basic board games without losing track of what's going on. Where is this?
Well,
This is Poft.
Well, if I run a game again with Rosie in it, I will probably be playing... I'd like to do it in person. I think that would help with her ADHD. Mm-hmm. But I'm probably also going to invest in, like, a dry erase map. Not map, mat. Just, like, a big grid-based, like, dry erase mat. I had a friend who had one in college. Probably not going to go the extra mile and invest in figures. I'll probably just, like... cut paper up and label it. I think like Rosie and I talked once, and she said like having a like that physically laid out would help her keep track of stuff.
We'll just use the Gunpla as figures.
They're a bit big. They're much too big, honestly.
We'll make it work.
Lego figures honestly work pretty well. They're like the perfect size. Yeah, last weekend, up until, like, partway through this week, I had been reading through, the Forgotten Realms campaign setting book for, 3rd edition D&D. Because, if you don't know D&D, there's a lot of, like, quote-unquote official campaign settings, or there were. That's just like, if you don't want to like do the work of making your own world, here's one already built for you with like, a bunch of characters and settings and gods and shit going on that you can just pull from as you please. And right now the biggest one is Forgotten Realms. That was kind of like the mainstay of 5th edition D&D. But there's also like Greyhawk, which was the original setting made by Gary Gygax. There's a setting called like Mystara. There's a setting called, oh god, Rosie's Frozen.
I'm frozen and a bad ventriloquist.
Yeah?
Why is this happening?
Oh, you're back.
It seems like no matter what I do, my face gets stolen.
I am confident it has something to do with me, I'm sorry.
Probably, but like, you shouldn't blame you. You should blame the people who make this crap.
Well,
they put a force blinders on the webcam.
Well, they're probably, like, surely they won't have another face directly behind them the whole time they're doing it.
Yeah, VTubers infamously never collab with anyone.
Where was I? Settings. There's Ravenloft, which is basically like gothic horror D&D. Dark Sun, which is like Conan, pretty much. It's a really shitty world. Eberron, which is like steampunk. But I've always been interested in the Forgotten Realms, so I read through that setting book because I was like, if I run a campaign again, I think I'd like to put it in the realms. So I could just like pull on like a bunch of cool stuff that's already in there and built and just, you know, run with it. Problem is, Wizards of the Coast, which is the company that makes D&D right now, which is owned by Hasbro, didn't really give a fuck to put out setting books in 5th edition. We got like a... I have it here, actually. 1 second. Page am I on? It was on page 69 in another book. Nice. They put out the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, which is like the 5th edition source book for Forgotten Realms, and it is only like... It's like 157 pages long. There's not a whole lot in here.
Who's this dude?
I think he's like... I think he's an Imperial officer. Talk to him, maybe? He's an autosaves when you go to a place.
What's this? Oh, it's Borgin.
Yeah.
Back to work, work, I say! If we finish even one day sooner, my glory will be exponentially greater!
Can I see the chart on that? Like, how do you measure it? If it's exponential... Anyways.
I thought you were actually asking me for a chart. Should I have talked to Sid instead?
Go down? Right. I think you can get, through that, like, see, keep going, down, right. No, I thought you could go through there. I don't know, look around, find out.
Okay, I'll just talk to this nice looking fella. Hey, wait, there's like a stairs there.
Yeah. Talk to him, actually.
General Borgin took command of things in Bapsk a short while ago. Things have gotten much easier than they were in the Dark Knight. It's hard to believe a bumbling idiot like Borgin could become a general in the Imperial Army. You didn't hear that.
Ask him Wild Rose, maybe.
Wait, where are these red?
Did you maybe get a mod that shows you which ones you can or can't use?
I don't remember doing that, but like...
Aha, you're one of us.
there we go.
Okay. Had to be careful about what I did while the Dark Knight was looking here over my shoulder. But the great General Borgin is anything but. He's just a domineering blowhard. So you're the ones they've sent to destroy the Dreadnought. Don't worry, I'm on your side.
He's sipping Monster.
There's an entrance to the sewers up ahead. It's a way back.
It's a back way leading to the Dreadnought. Be careful.
If they see us talking, they may start to get suspicious. So I'm out of here. Good luck.
Oh my god, it was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, look at him go. Anyone who can go that fast in plate armor, that's gotta be Sonic. Or Shadow.
Yeah. Am I good to D&D more? Or?
Maybe. If anyone wants him to stop, you know what to do in chat.
If you want me to stop, use your safe word. But yeah, the 3rd edition, like, the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide is 155 pages. That 3rd edition book is, like, 300 plus. It is a thick motherfucker. Thick. Yes. Like, this goes over some places in the Sword Coast, which is only, like, a small part of the realms. like if you look at the map they give you in the book, you only see like a little bit of this one country called Cormyr, and that was like one of the defaults like parts of the Forgotten Realms in previous editions. So they just left a lot of this blank, didn't really give you a whole lot of like what's going on in it right now.
Long sword.
Longer sword for casting physical violence.
Long turtle sword.
Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide goes over like some areas, but it's just it's not nearly as good. Because the Forgotten Realms campaign guide will also be like, you know, let me find an example. Where's Silvery?
So FF2, what versions of this game have you played?
Just the PSP version.
You haven't even done the Pixel Remaster?
Nope, I should though.
I thought you just like blazed through all of those, but like
No, I've really only blazed through 4. Because of course I did.
Baloo.
I do want to like play this one though. Of the Pixel Remasters, I've beaten 3, 4, and 6. And I only really went at the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy 3 because it's like I had played like the PC port of the DS version, and so I was like, I'm curious about like, you know, how different this is. So I went back and played the Pixel Remaster of 3, and I'm like, okay, this works much better than the 3D one. Because 3D Final Fantasy 3 gives like the 4 party members like names and personalities, but only just barely.
I remember briefly playing the DS version of 3 and hating it.
Yeah. Whereas in the Pixel Remaster, and thus, you know, the original NES version, you name the 4 characters, like, they're very distinct, like, they all get dialogue, but it's never like, oh, it's this one who's talking. And that is a game where you need to go in, you need to name the characters after, like, you and your friends, and imagine your kids going on an adventure. That is, like, the vibe you need to be in order to, like, really get the most out of Final Fantasy 3.
So I believe someone's working on a mod for FF3 Pixel Remaster, where, like, each of the party members has, like, unique job sprites. That you can do that.
That's really cool.
Yeah, like, that seems like such an insane amount of work that I doubt it'll be ready by the time we get to FF3, but, like, I will definitely want to play it with that in the future at some point.
Alright, D&D stuff.
But we're talking about FF, the game we're playing! No, go ahead.
So, in the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, they've got a little bit about this nation called, well, they have a bit about a city called Silvery Moon, which is the capital of a nation called the Silver Marches. And it's just like, they have, like, a page and a half, probably, total about, like, Silvery Moon. And it just kind of gives you, like, a brief little history, what you can find there. But in the 3rd edition campaign book, it's like, you get that, you get details on, like, geographical landmarks, you get it on, like, settlements and cities, people there, and it even gives you, like, adventuring books of, like, oh, there might be this trouble happening there that you could have players check out.
I love that anything can miss in this game.
Yes.
So they're like, flee, miss, which implies that they accidentally forgot which direction was away from you. Or like, self-destruct missed, which means this guy just made a suicide attempt, failed, and then we killed him.
It's like when the Three Stooges try and run away and then just smack into each other. But, yeah, so now I know a lot about the Forgotten Realms to run a campaign in. And now I have a different problem in that, oh my god, where do I put the campaign?
Dice rolls.
Yeah, right? It's just like, where do I set it? There's like a couple places, but which one do I pick? There's the Dale Lands, which is like a bunch of like farming villages that are, you know, close to the ruins of this mythic city called Myth Draenor, the mythic Myth Draenor. But it's also close to Cormyr, which is like the de facto fantasy kingdom of the setting. everything else is a little, like, weird and taken from, like, different cultures, basically. There's Silvery Moon, like I said, which is a bit more in, like, a frontier setting. But it's also the, like, location of the realms where you can most easily find elves, and, you know, we like elves here.
Do we now?
Yeah, it's like, So in that other book, the one I don't have in my hand, the 3rd edition setting, not only does it tell you, like, you know, all the stuff I already described, but it will also give you a population breakdown of the region, where it'll be like, there's approximately this many people in it, this percentage is humans, this percentage is elves, and it's largely humans. Like, the other races are still, like, kind of special. Like, you have to go places to find elves.
Just roll dice to see, is this person an elf?
Yeah. But Silvery Moon is, it's like 60% humans, 20% dwarves, and 20% elves, or something like that. And that is like the most easy ratio of, like, if you're in a region and you want to find an elf or a dwarf. And we like elves.
Is there a boss at the end of this? Because I'm using a lot of MP.
Go up. I think this just leads to the Dreadnought, but then you need to fight through the Dreadnought.
Huh.
Are there tents in this game?
Yes.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to use one when you get out, or start using, like, physical attacks when you can. It'd be great if, like, self-destruct missing means that they don't hit you, but they still blow up anyways.
Yeah.
Stunned the chat with my D&D.
I don't think I have a tent, so...
Well, you might need to backtrack and buy some supplies.
Oh no, and everyone hates my grinding stream so much. Oh my god.
There's...
I can't believe that, like, Esuna can't immediately heal poison, like baby's first status effect. Like, in fantasy worlds, literal babies learn how to heal poison, I feel. Because everything poisons you, you know?
That's... more D&D talk. That's a little bit like the Realms, which is more magical than, like, a bunch of other D&D settings. Like, I think they described, like, you know, if you're in, like, a decently sized settlement, somebody will be able to use magic. Even if it's just, like, a few tricks they picked up. There's a lot of high-powered, like, magic people running the fuck around and not solving the problems for the adventurers. I think there's even a section in one of the books where, like, how come one of the high-powered NPCs doesn't, you know, solve the problem the party's adventuring for? And I think it just says, they're busy. Do you want to play the game or not?
I remember that in Ego Raptor's old, like, sequelitis videos. You know, flawed as Aaron Hansen's arguments can get, I like the thing in his Ocarina of Time video where it's like, what sets you apart from the NPCs is that you want to go on the adventure. And then he uses that to make a point about the game stopping you from just doing things that are fun. Which, you know, Ocarina fans will obviously not agree with.
Yeah, just like, what's your character's motivation? They want to go on an adventure. Cool, great. Like, that works in D&D, in anything, really. I also kind of want to read. I need to, like, dig out and read through my also thick as fuck Star Wars RPG books, so that's cool. I don't know if they're still in print. They were in print when I was in college. But Fantasy Flight Games, I don't even know if Fantasy Flight Games still exists. I think I heard some, like, news about them. They're getting acquired or what the fuck ever. But they put out 3 Star Wars RPGs, where instead of, like, just, you know, one RPG that lets you play as, like, you know, all the different classes, they decided to break it up in terms of, like, tone and, like, context. So their first one was an RPG called Edge of the Empire, and that was basically, like, the Scum and Scoundrels RPG. It's like, do you want to play, like, Han Solo adjacent stuff?
Eve has posted a big guy quote, if you'd like to read that.
I can't read it from here.
Well, you'll have to come closer, won't you?
I think it's important that all villages, great and small, have someone trained in magical arts. Guy not need magical arts, guy only need cast fist. But important nonetheless. Fabric of society woven from all men great and small, and all have dignity and deserve support. That no less true in world where magic able to be used to improve the station of the most low. Guy, big believer in worker solidarity and dignity of work like that.
What the fuck? How long were you working on that comment, Eve?
Guy hungry.
Speaking of acquisitions, apparently a YouTuber acquired Commodore. And not just like the trademark, just like the whole thing.
Huh.
They own it now.
Huh.
So that's interesting. And I feel like this is either going to be a complete disaster, or this is going to be really cool. Like the way that Atari is just still making their old consoles and you can buy them.
Bring back Commodore and Gun for Windows. The openings are coming.
Amiga OS is back, bitches! I've collapsed. But how? But how though?
That was probably me.
But why is it like that? Why are you being so mean to me? Why are you being mean? This wasn't happening in FF1. It's the new camera, man. It's biased against me.
My brain hurts.
How did that happen?
I'm tired.
Oh.
Right, Star Wars RPGs.
Star Wars.
Because in a lot of them, you would have, like, a lot of older ones, I understand you'd have a problem where it's just like, alright, you got the guy who's playing a Jedi, well, he's got to go do Jedi things. You got the Rebels, and you got, you know, your Rogue, and, like, the movies have a plot that keeps everything together, but, you know, that's on your GM to do that. Like, you can run this new system with all of those, but they broke the games up. So the first one was Edge of the Empire, which is like smugglers, scoundrels, bounty hunters. You can basically treat that as like cyberpunk in space. Like
smugglers aren't actually dudes who smuggle; they're just smug as a profession.
The second one they put out was Age of Rebellion, which is like if you want to play a rebel campaign, like your soldiers, spies, infiltrators, like diplomats trying to, like, you know, work against the Empire, cool shit like that. Very combat-y, but not, like, you know, diplomat's a class, so it's not 100% combat-y. And then the last one was Force and Destiny, which is actually really cool in its conceit, which is you are not playing as Jedi. Like, Rosie and I have bemoaned that they just keep setting all of this shit in the, like, vicinity of the original trilogy, which these books very much are.
Roll the clip.
But the Force and Destiny, you are playing as a Force-sensitive person growing up in, like, the Imperial regime. So it's like, oh, you've got these powers. You don't know too much about, like, what it is. Like, you're not, like, learning from a Jedi. You gotta go hunt down holocrons and stuff. You gotta find somebody to teach you. Like, you don't just start with a lightsaber. The book is just like, getting your lightsaber should be a big-ass deal. Like, you should essentially go on a, like, quest for it.
That's good.
Yeah, I really dig that of just, like, you're kind of looking over your shoulder the whole way. Because if you make too much noise and you, like, you know, show off your Forcey shit too much, well, you might get an Inquisitor after you, and they will be rocking up with a lightsaber to hunt your ass down. But all three systems are, like, totally compatible, so if you did want to, like...
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
It gets steep real fast in this game.
Yeah, if you did want to run like a mixed crew of just like, all right, here's like a rebel like soldier and like, you know, some guy like looking into Jedi stuff, and here's a smuggler. Do it. You got to buy all the books though, and they're big and expensive.
This already sounds more interesting than a lot of Star Wars to me,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Well, it's probably because, you know, these books involve you picking a lane, so to speak. And then, you know, because all of this is, like, statted out, it's probably really easy to just be like, yeah, I'm playing this in the Old Republic. Good lord.
Don't have enough money for one fucking cottage! Should I just physical my way through all this?
Yeah, like, your physicals are leveled up, and they might actually start to go up in this dungeon.
It's the same fucking enemies, so I doubt it, unless some new guy starts showing up. How did I get in there?
Start punching them.
But do I even have, like, anything that's like... Yeah, I can buy daggers and spears, I guess.
Yeah, spears are fine.
Everyone, daggers and spears.
Or, like, don't worry about it because, you know, it'll go up. Raising everything only really matters if you want to use Ultima.
You say that as if that isn't a given. It's Final Fantasy. Of course I want to use Ultima.
Okay, well, the other thing is Ultima takes into account weapon ranks, but also spell ranks.
So I'm going to be grinding for that off stream, is what you're saying.
Yeah, if you want to.
Well, of course I want to. We've looped around in this conversation.
Yeah. But,
Damn it. Hold on. We got confused about the buttons again.
why not just change them?
Because I know that as soon as I do, my brain will flip around to where I did get used to them. I'm not being difficult. My brain's being difficult.
Yeah, it's looking to me like your melee's doing just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, now, it wasn't that I wasn't doing fine. It's just that I didn't want to waste the XP, but, like... I think the game's kind of unbalanced in my favor this time around.
Yeah. So conserve that MP and save it for when you need it.
He says, dang, this game holds up in 2025. A party of 4 heroes still can't afford to buy a weirdly transportable house. Ain't that how it goes?
I'm kind of resigning myself to be a forever DM in terms of tabletop RPG stuff.
What do you mean by that?
Means if there's a group, the forever DM is the one who's going to DM because if they don't, nobody else will. I'm mostly okay with it. Mostly. I got to be a player for a few years in college, doing like some campaigns here and there, but that fizzled out during COVID. Haven't really talked to those friends since.
Wow.
Yeah. I should really like just post on my Facebook that I miss D&D. Are people still playing? And then see if any of my college
Is anyone
friends say
still on
anything.
Facebook is a better question.
Yes, actually. Quite a few people I went to college with are.
What the fuck?
I mean, hey, I'm still on there, but it's largely to keep track of, like, what Retro Game Store gets in.
Yeah.
But they have a website now, so...
I've been ambushed by a bunch of angry plants. A bunch of snake plants.
I was contemplating that if I ran D&D again, I would run a published adventure. Which are, like... You know, if you're a DM and you're like, oh god, I've never done this before, I've gotta, like, make it from scratch, you can buy, like, hardcover books where it's just like, here's an adventure, it'll take you from levels 1 to whatever. And
Whatever's my favorite number.
yeah, I've had a few I've wanted to run, but I'm also kind of like a little on them. They've all got their flaws mostly, and then it's just like the people writing them, I think in an interview said like, oh yeah, basically when we launched 5th edition in 2014, we decided to like not care about any of like the pre-existing story stuff about the Forgotten Realms, which is where most of them are set. And that just kind of needles me. And I'm like, I don't like that line of thought. That line of thought is dumb. I'm also not really a huge fan of the the 5.5 edition changes they've done, which Rosie, Eve, and I have talked with Rosie and Eve on separate occasions, not the three of us together, about some things I don't like in that, but where's my player's handbook? I need that to illustrate one.
Well, they can't see it though.
It's for me. So in 5th edition, instead of having like, you know, several dozen different classes you can play, they stick with like the core classes of... Hang on, open that book up so I can read them out. I probably know them by memory, but my brain's broken today, so don't trust me. They stick with like the core classes of Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard. And they have, like, instead of, like, you know, dozens of classes, there's dozens of subclasses, where at a certain level you'll, like, pick your, like, subclass of, like, what to specialize in. Mm-hmm. And 5.5, the 2024 revision, changes it so that everything picks its subclass at 3rd level. I don't like this. Because if, say, for clerics, you pick a domain, which is, like, you know, the kind of magic from your god that you're getting. That's a thing they know out of the gate. Like, you should know, like, if you are working for... If you're working for the God of War, you should probably out of the gate and understand you're going to be getting the war domain. Like, right at level 1. Or, more egregiously, Warlocks, you know, they get their subclass at level 3 in 5.5.
You do it my way.
Yep. It's completed! Ho, 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 ho.
Man, this dude doesn't even learn his lines. What an asshole.
Oh, I might have gotten events mixed up. Am I reading?
I guess.
Oh.
I thought you were.
I've been Hang on. Dial-up noises. I've been working behind the scenes to see the project through to completion. Ha! And your resistance kneel before your emperor. It is the only alternative left to you. I like his... I'm listening to his music, actually. I don't think I ever stopped to, like, really listen to the Dark Knight's Light motif.
This is just the theme for his place, I think.
It's good. Consider what I've said. When the time comes, we will meet again.
I choose to believe he dramatically swishes his cape as he leaves.
What the fuck is going on here? Looks like you came all this way for nothing. See for yourselves.
How powerless you are.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have a Wing Zero to...
Just shoot it out of the sky in one go.
Yeah. That's Borgin just making those noises to feel cool about it.
Guess what? Fuck you. Fuck you too.
Well, shit.
Alright, so I got the order of events mixed up. I thought you did that dungeon and then went right into the Dreadnought. I think you have to, like, board it or wait for it to land someplace first. Anyways, keep going. And I'll keep talking.
Well, I can't keep going. I gotta go back.
Yeah. So, like, in 5.5, the Warlock picks their subclass at level 3. The problem is that the Warlock subclass is based on their patron. So Warlocks in D&D, they don't cast magic like wizards do. They get their magic from, like, their patron, who is basically like, I've given you power, now I own you. And you will, like, do things for me at some point.
Seems legit.
Yeah. I mean, that's why in, like, the 5th edition, like, the 2014 5th edition, not the revised version, your options were your patrons could be the Archfey, a Fiend, or a Great Old One.
Phone a pass.
Yeah, you're gonna need
Now
that.
I can go backstage.
So in 5.5, I'm like, why is Why is a warlock only getting their patron abilities 3 levels in? That shit should be right out of the gate. They should be like, you know, in story it's like you know your patron's a fiend, but like in the 2014 rules out of the gate, you're already doing fiendish shit for it. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Or sorcerers who are like, sorcerers have magic that's just like innate, like they were born with the spark in them, basically.
Yes, I guess.
Yeah, that lets you just skip backtracking through the dungeon. You should not take 3 levels for your spark to coalesce into like the very specific thing that's powering you up, like your bloodline. Hooray, we're free!
We're free and dead! Woo! I gotta talk to fucking Hilda again. All she does is sit on a chair! Oh, that's all she does! That's all she does!
That's all she wrote.
No one's listening to me. No one listens.
Oh no, a bird!
Fucking enemies. We're still fighting the same fucking enemies!
Yeah,
You know what? Fuck you. It's not like I'm getting anything from those encounters.
Money.
Yeah, that's true. I do like money. Speaking of which, I think I might buy a Genesis Mini 1. I have the 2, but nobody ever bothered to make a fucking homebrew hack for it. So, I guess I gotta buy a Mini 1. And also, slightly more expensive, I'd like to have a Steam Deck, so we're saving up for that right now.
So everybody donate your paychecks.
No, I don't want to fucking e-bag. It's just, I like talking about the cool things I might buy it. Besides, like, with some other things, at least I can have the angle of like, oh, you know, when I get this thing, I'm gonna be able to do cool stream stuff with it. Not a Steam Deck, though. That's literally not. There's no way I can angle that. I did actually get the Atari paddle controllers and like the converter thing for it, so I can play paddle games. But not spinner games, because that's a different controller, apparently, even though it looks the goddamn same.
What would you play on the Steam Deck?
I'd probably play DK64 with the Tag Anywhere hack, because that was kind of what got me on the thinking of like, I'd like to play things on a Switch, but they are not on the Switch, and a hacked Nintendo game would definitely be one of those things. But in general, just I really like having dedicated game machines more. You know, working from home always makes it difficult for me to just kind of like change the mode in my brain. Like, you've been having a lot of fun playing Cyberpunk in the office, but, you know, if you were in the office all day already, that would probably be, you know, less easy to do.
I don't know. I'm weird.
Oh.
Like, when quarantine was a thing, and I was working from home, I was working out of my bedroom at my family's house. Which is also, you know, when I was off the clock, I was still in that room watching TV and playing, like, FF14 or what the fuck ever.
Fucking mug that bird for 9 gal.
Like, all of my coworkers are like, oh god, I can never handle quarantine again, where I'm like, oh please god. Tell me to stay home for 2 months and get paid for it, I'll do it. I can easily avoid people for 2 months and work from home. Wish I had a work from home job, but I have no idea what I could grab for, like, roughly the same amount of money I'm making with a history degree.
Yeah.
Apparently, like, history degrees are, like, one of the most commonly hired, so who the fuck knows?
I think Hilda might know already. I don't think we have to tell her about this. It's still the same Happy Town music, though. It's incredible. It was playing in Basques, too. Like, here's this occupied town where they're being you know, they gotta do slave labor to build a fucking machine of war, and just like, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. What were you knocking for?
I put my drink down.
Oh, I thought you were like knock on wood or something.
Yeah.
Many were wounded in the Dreadnought's attack. The shock has caused even my father's condition to take a turn for the worse. Well, probably the like earthquakes wouldn't help, just building shaking. I hate that my father has to see this. Well, he's inside though, so he knows. He knows his death is near. Is there nothing you can do, Minwoo?
I don't fucking know. All those who live must someday die. It is our fate.
That's not what I was asking.
It's pretty grim, bro.
Still, it is my duty as a white wizard to ease the pain of those who suffer.
I'll prepare the cyanide.
I shall remain here and devote myself to the care of the wounded. I take my leave of you.
Later, bitches.
The fate of the world rests on you, Furion.
What?
And, you know, these two. What are your names?
Waste no time in destroying the Dreadnought.
Man, we went from you guys are too weak to fucking be in the rebels to like it's all on you now. Oh, okay. He's better now, I guess. That was quick.
Try showing her the pass.
Nothing happens.
I guess you're supposed to probably go see the king.
Where was he again? Was he in here?
Biting my tongue on more D&D stuff until you're out.
The king's illness goes far beyond the physical. He really hates his daughter.
We had to keep him still. I don't know why they put him on a waterbed.
So many perished in the Dreadnought's attack. Perhaps it would be best if we surrender to the Empire.
That's bullshit. And everyone won't shut the fuck up about Sid.
Maybe we gotta find Sid.
Yeah. Even inside, there's like this vignette filter now to show that the town was attacked. Like maybe we should all clear out of here. I think we're gonna like die from inhaling the dust.
No, it's okay. We put air filters up.
Then why does it still look like this? Water full of debris. Nectar of the gods.
Did I see where Sid was?
Well, we've seen Sid before in one of the towns. I forget which one, though. We'll do it again! Going to all the places. I think it was like the town before the snow one, maybe. Before Salamand. But we'll see.
Alright, we gotta talk to Sid and Puft.
So the game really is making me just walk back and forth so fucking much. I can't imagine how painful this would be on the NES. Because Puft is near Basque. Which is all we hear is Radio Gaga. Magic me out, man. It's the auto battle button. Square. All we hear is Radio Blizzaga. Radio Gaga is only learnable by Mercumancers and Queens. Mercumancers and Queens sounds like a lyric of its own, honestly. You just keep doing that.
I could talk about more D&D.
Find a different subject.
So that Star Wars RPG.
No.
That's hard. I'm tired.
So am I.
Yeah, but you have a game to focus on. I gotta like invent shit.
I mean, that's relative, really. There's not a lot of focusing I have to do here when the game's making me go back and forth this much. Oh, Asuna leveled up. I wonder if it's useful now.
It might say it's missing because you don't have a status.
Well, when I was trying to use it when someone was poisoned before, it was missing. That's why I was trying to level it up.
Huh.
And now it has leveled up, so I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
Whenever, like, we get someone when poison happens.
Talk about the gunpla I've got coming in.
No, we're not talking about Gunpla again.
Struggling here. My head hurts.
Come, please, don't make me feel bad. Chat.
Chat, what the fuck are you doing? It's your turn to talk. Yeah, chat, it's time to talk about if you've beaten Cyberpunk this week. Did I talk about how I beat Cyberpunk?
I don't think you did.
Yeah, I beat Cyberpunk this week. I can't believe I fucking spent 90 hours in that game. It wasn't supposed to take that long. But,
Damn open world games?
damn fun open world game where I was like, I want to do all the side gigs. Well, not the side gigs with quests. I meant like just the little jobs where it's just like break into this place and steal a thing, or get into this place and kill a guy. I got the secret ending, which is incredibly badass. Very fun. Yeah, I will probably reload and take a different ending at some point in the next few days.
Everyone's dead. Yay, peaceful music. Eve says, I'm anti-building Gunpla. Every time Noth finishes a Gunpla, I dismantle one to keep the universal balance.
Are you, like, breaking into people's houses to dismantle their gunpla, or, like, do you have your own? 'Cause if you have your own, then you would have had to build it. So, there's no real way to balance it, because in order to destroy a gunpla, you have to build a gunpla. And you're not destroying mine, because, you know, I can look over there, and they're all still there.
Okay, so we can go places, but I don't know where we should be going.
Talk to Sid.
Well, Sid just says pay this guy to ride the airship.
Alright, ask Dreadnought.
What you want to do is blow up the thing's engine. Do that and you can bring down the whole overgrown tub.
Ask. There you go.
Okay.
Ask him about Sunfire again, maybe?
Controlling Sunfire is a tricky business. Let the flames get too high, you got a runaway on your hands. Angel blow sky high. Alright. It's like a reverse Santa situation, Eve says.
Alright, now go to the King of Finn and talk about Sunfire.
Where the fuck is Finn?
where Hilda is.
That's Altair.
In the Kingdom of Finn.
Ew.
Are you okay? You don't want to walk back, do you?
No.
I don't blame you.
Fucking hell. It's the most expensive one there. What the shit?
I imagine this is kind of like one of the, like, what counts as, like, immersion in, you know, old NES RPG. It's just like, oh, you, like, you know, if you're playing a tabletop game, you can, god damn it, you can pay a guy to, like, you know, take you somewhere, or, like, fly you, or teleport you, and in this, you've got an airship, so it's like, oh, you're in the world, you can...
What the fuck? You see that, right?
Yes, that's why I stopped.
Hold on, I wonder if it'll fix itself if we do this. Nope, it's just like that now. The airship has stolen my shadow!
Oh.
Wendy, quick, sew it back to my feet! Scott sealed the gates of Kashuan Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event they were defeated in battle, and lead the goddess's bell to break the seal. Whereabouts of the bell are known only to Kashuan royal family. Okay, so we're going to Kashuan. Why would I think to ask the king about the Sunfire, though? Did I miss a hint on that?
No.
There isn't one?
Nope.
Game design.
Oh, ask Hilda about the goddess's bell.
My god, your shadow!
You're a demon! Guards! Seize him!
I've heard Scott and Gordon mention the bell. The gates of Kashuan Keep open only to the voice of a Kashuan, or the ringing of that bell. The bell rests deep within a cavern on the snow plains. It will not be easy to retrieve. So it is your intention to enter the snow cavern. Very well. If only Gordon were here, there would be no need for you to risk such danger. But he isn't, so you must. There is nothing I can do but pray for your success. Yosef knows the snow plains like the back of his hand. You should seek his counsel. Alright, so we're going to Salamand!
Alright, we're finally getting Yosef.
We're really just going forward and back and forward and back and then go forward and back and put 1 foot forward.
Yes. God heavens, where's your shadow?
Holy shit, these guys don't have shadows! What the fuck? What the fuck? They're just freaking the hell out.
It's the Antichrist! Run! Ah!
I wonder if that'll fix itself, like, when, like, reloading the game, or if that's just like that forever now.
It'd probably fix itself reloading the game.
I guess that would make sense, yeah. This is just, what the fuck? I don't know if this is caused by a mod, or what, but, like, this isn't the first time that we've had an FF stream where some crazy shit happened. Like in the Before Times FF4 stream, where we went underground and the lava was just water. And it looked really weird. You remember that?
Yes, vaguely.
Does that look right to you?
No, I think maybe the update broke some things.
Yeah,
We
this
were
is
forced to update the game, and now it's all fucky.
yeah, this is supposed to be lava. That said, this water looks really good.
Yeah. What the hell? I really thought this stream wasn't gonna be, like, grindy. But just because of the nature of it, I am just constantly getting in random encounters. Just being like, well, I guess while I'm here, I'll just cast spells. I just look so stupid.
Ah, so you've returned. My god, what has happened to your shadow? You've been marked by the Prince of Darkness. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. Please leave my house.
You still saved my daughter.
The only way to reach the snow cavern is on my snowcraft. I keep the snowcraft hidden in the mine. There's a blue stone on the first floor that marks the spot. Look behind the stone and to the right. The secret room's there and the snowcraft
Is inside. Okay, finally. Finally.
I think we're actually gonna get to see one of this game's most iconic lines.
Yeah, it's like, I, Borgin, will knock you all down. So this was in the Mithril Cavern, yeah?
Yes.
The one he meant. Let's just, save. Save. No need to go to an inn, I think. Wow, he's got 5 whole MPs.
Well, he is a mage.
Goblin.
Okay. Luckily,
Yeah?
the room we need to get at the Summit Falls is the first room.
Yeah, he did say it was.
Alright.
I was just trying to figure out like what the shortest route was again. I wouldn't ban you for that, Eve. Guess going over here would be faster. Punch the shit out of some fucking snakes. Yeah, punch the shit out of the Green Goblin. Spider-Man ain't got nothing on us.
Oh, there's something. MJ finally broke up with Paul. Thank fuck.
And God himself shone light upon that scene.
Our long national nightmare is finally over. Paul is single.
Now let's see how they screw up.
Well, they already had, like, Peter kind of slammed the door in her face, so... Which... No.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be pretty stupid if it was just to be like, yay, let's fuck.
Yeah. It's just, like, understandable. I would be pissed if Rosie, you know, like, spent a few months in time-dilated alternate dimension and hooked up with some douchebag with a man bun. With fake children! I posted on Blue Sky, like, when that page leaked of, like, MJ being like, Paul, I'm breaking up with you, with, like, the light of God shining in from the window behind them. It was just like, the last time Spider-Man fans were this happy was when 2 children got erased from existence. And they were right to be happy. No, that's the Deathly Trapdoor.
Let me demonstrate. Oh, shit! Yusuf turns a small rock jutting out of the wall and a passage appears.
Big
The
ass.
snowcraft is in here. You retrieved a snowcraft from the chest. It was just in a chest, and we can just carry it around.
It folds.
I see. It's more like a snapcraft. Sasquatch!
Punch that Sasquatch into submission.
Alright,
Show
where,
it
where
who's
do we
boss.
take this now?
Head north.
Like in here?
No, out. Get the fuck out.
Fuck the Empire!
My fists of fury say nay. Yeah.
Fucking shadow, though. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, bro.
It's actually Bugs Bunny digging through the ground, trying to get to Albuquerque.
Do I gotta go, like, around?
Yep, head north from here.
Hold on, I just gotta punch the dude in plate armor. Until he explodes.
And there should be a gap in the mountains. Yeah.
Gapping in the mountains, gapping in the mountains, ooh. What? Shadow confused me again. I was just like, what the fuck am I looking at right now? I'm flying when the snowcraft.
Not snowmen! That look suspiciously like the Yetis. That looks suspiciously like the Sasquatches.
That looks suspiciously like everything else I've killed.
Goodbye! You suck.
Where's the bestiary? Monster rank 2, so like we should be able to upgrade our weapons from these guys. So what level can I go up to there? How does that scale?
I have no idea.
Oh, I guess we'll
All
find out.
I know is that when I was playing, I noticed, like, you know, it would stop and I'd switch to a different weapon.
Fair enough. Man, how do you keep ambushing me in the air? Snowman, yeah. Icicle?
Oh my god! Nature's pissed!
Maybe it's an icicle that fell off the dreadnought. I don't know.
Snowman!
Ah! A door!
You're getting through the level up menus, I can't even tell if stuff's going up. Getting through them so fast.
Yeah.
Joseph looking at his MP, disgusted.
Well, it should be working. I don't know why just being a palette swap version of that sprite was so funny to me, but...
didn't rest at all back at this town, did you?
No, I didn't really need to. Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff here. We should kill it with fire.
You're gonna want to hold on to some magic.
Okay. Blooming in the darkness. How does that work?
There is a boss at the end of this, and if you don't have magic, it'll be a bitch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure her bow just went way up.
Neat.
Wow! Cash! Noth was in the bad chair.
I'm always bad chair.
That's not true. Oh, we can't get to that door somehow.
Okay, just go down.
No, I can't.
Huh. Weird. Maybe your shadow's in the way.
Could be. Icicle!
You're as cold as ice.
I should listen to more Foreigner.
Learned some Foreigner trivia, but if I repeated it on stream, people will be able to find out where we live.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay then.
Yeah. Damn, these dungeons are fucking pretty. Whoa, not going for that door?
I mean, how am I supposed to know which way is forward and which way is bonus, or nothing?
I'm pretty sure all the doors are bonuses.
Nothing!
Ho ho! Ooh, we're so ghoulish. God, I'm so tired, I feel like a zombie. Ha ha! I'm a killer. That joke knocked me dead. Hey!
Nothing dead around here is the room. Oh, Chesto.
Cold! Oh god! Oh, it's so cold!
Shut up, guy.
Shut up, John.
One day that's gonna
Wait,
work and it's
wait.
gonna amaze me.
Wait, hang on. They're trying to cast Self-Destruct 3. How did they level that up?
Oh shit!
Oh, they got it! They're so happy, like, he did it! That's what self-destruct feels like.
Maybe.
Ow!
How does that work? Like, it's not even like you could inherit the skill, because when you use it, you die, and you don't have time to procreate after that. Unless when you die, like the balloon spores form into new balloons eventually or something. Maybe that's how that works. Punch! I love that his punches are more effective than a fucking bow.
Antarctic wind.
So like a usable spell item.
Yeah, that's a usable spell item that does cold damage.
I see.
Punch, punch. Kick, kick. I keep him.
Guess the icicles aren't high enough level.
Oh, remember us? Maybe they're like, why would I need to, you know, work on my self-destructing when these guys will kill me just fine?
How can we remember you when, if we've met you before, you're dead?
Yes. Ooh, what a scary icicle. Do they attack by just falling?
Looks like we have multiple places. Ooh. Maybe this goes up to that weird door or something.
Maybe. I'm trying not to talk more about like D&D, but just fight, like looking at you fighting zombies in a dungeon, I'm just like, whoa.
That's pretty D&D.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Chestos here. It's not the weird door, but it's still cool.
Get out of here, zombies! I'm just here for loot. No loot!
Wow, a battle axe.
Hey, you can sell it.
If the blade and the hilt move at different speeds, it's a parallax battle axe.
Oh my god.
Wow! 10% of chests!
Whoa!
Sure can grab more chests than that. Monsters!
Oh, we're fine. They're gonna try and fail to die. We'll have to.
We'll help them out.
Yeah, we'll have to provide them some assistance.
I just can't figure out how to die. Ah, there it is.
Mithril mace.
Ooh.
Man, the mix of monster ranks here makes it really confusing whether or not I'm still leveling up. But oh well.
As long as you're killing stuff.
Chugga chugga chugga. I like that the skull is not even like looking at us. It's just like looking at the zombie being like, Larry,
You really gotta up your game, Larry.
Or they're looking at us. I see you, player. You won't kill me.
nah, he seemed to be looking down. So how many times do we need to teach you this lesson, dead man? Oh, should heal Yosef. But at least Guy's cool. Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. I now pronounce you cured.
I now pronounce you dead.
Wow. Sick burn, bro. Sick freezer burn. Boom, shakalaka. Hut, hut, hut. Okay, bye.
I love that guy's wearing sunglasses.
Yeah. Alright, what we got on this floor? Chestos. More chestos. And a door.
Yeah, these dungeons are big. They are big and they are beefy.
Oh, at least I'm doing something else than running around the world map between every fucking town. Dual heads! That's twice the head!
For half the brains.
Oh, damn! Alright, they seem to be kind of particular about what kind of attacks they're vulnerable to. Wait, that probably doesn't work. Sure.
Pounce. Pounce.
Well, that felt like a bit of overkill in the end, but...
They had to pay.
Pussy on. Time for you to get kapowed. Peter Capaldi. Wizard Tome. I don't think we need to teach anyone that. I guess I could give it to Guy, he doesn't have it.
Zappy!
Oh. Oh, that wasn't that good. More Potion. I must heighten my chair
Oh.
for maximum
Oh.
rose. Sorry. We're gonna have you wear steel-toed boots when we're doing this. I'm sorry!
No, it's just I have been getting my feet trampled my entire life, like quite literally.
Well, who was doing that?
Everybody. No matter the job I've worked on, somebody inevitably, like, steps on my feet.
Oh.
Ooh, sorry, I am yawning.
I thought you were not. Got everything, right? Yeah. Door! Nothing! Except some assholes. So how many assholes are in this dungeon?
Yo! What? That's what they say in Spaceballs.
Oh. thought it was just like, we're all assholes, sir. I've only seen Spaceballs once. Yep. Punch the ice. Punch it with the works. Osif's hands have leveled up by punching the ice. I do kind of run out of things to say about this, you know? It's just...
Well,
God damn it. Get the hell out of here!
well, you've been casually this week.
What have I been casually-ing?
Yeah. Just reading, watching, stuff.
I've been playing some Pokemon Crystal.
Well, tell us about it.
Well, I was at the Lake of Rage, and then, like, I got to the fucking Red Gyarados, and then my box was full, so I couldn't catch it, so I had to reset the game and try it again. And then this bitch with a Clefairy that kept, like, getting in my way crashed my game into, like, Game Boy mode. So that was pretty crazy.
Because you were playing it on the, what's it called?
The FPGBC.
Yeah, so not an actual Game Boy. Sorry, true believers.
Yeah, but I mean,
Vegeta, look! More dead people.
but like, it was the actual game crashing. It wasn't like the system fucking up, because like the whole like resetting and then being in game mode, that's an actual thing that can happen with like glitches. But in this case, I just talked to the trainer after defeating them, and that somehow made it crash.
Yeah,
so I don't know what happened there.
I didn't know that about Game Boy games.
I think it's because it's like something gets put in the RAM to tell the Game Boy, hey, this is a Game Boy Color game, so treat it like one. And then if the game crashes and force resets, that bit in the RAM is not what it should be. So then it's in Game Boy mode, and then, you know, it just goes, hey, we can't play this on a Game Boy.
Right.
If I remember correctly, I might be getting wrong exactly how it works, but... Dual hits! Dual hits!
Gonna reduce them down to no heads.
Damn straight. We can get 2 quickenings for the price of 1. Isn't there a chest? Oh, it's over there. I went past my shadow. Did you guys see that? I lucky looped that bitch. Monsters! Just punch the shit out of zombies. That's how I do that. Rotting flesh? Just punch it. There's brittle bones underneath. Ancient sword. That sounds cool.
Yeah, that will be good against the boss, if it works.
Guy, you're not supposed to miss.
I gotta get those sunglasses off of it.
All right. Wonder if my level of Esuna is capable.
It should have a 100% chance if you do it from the menu outside of battle.
Oh. Guy sword leveled up. Guy axe leveled up. But you didn't even hit anyone with the sword. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
If you get a chance, I might also put Esuna on somebody else, but not work on leveling it up. So that way, if you can get out of the battle and then do it from the menu, they'll have the 1% chance rate, and it'll only cost the 1 MP.
Right. But like, doesn't it, like, don't you need to level it up for it to work on certain statuses?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
I thought that was the whole thing.
I don't know.
Hello?
Snook! Shit!
You can't just say that to people.
Well, all these guys are saying it.
What you call me?
Giant beavers.
Snook, shit!
Guys speak beaver.
There it is! He said the thing! He said the line!
Snook, shit!
Yes, I see. Secret passage in wall to right. Monster guard bell. Bell in wall.
Snook, shit!
That's all.
It'd be funny if we could just talk about all sorts of shit with him. So I guess I should heal everyone.
Yeah.
Back to this.
We're back to this.
Alternative to philosopher guy. Guy whose friends don't know he's actually French. They've been pronouncing his name wrong all the time and think he's just dumb because his English is just weak.
Wait, you've been calling Dr. Guy Le Punch what this whole time? You're terrible friends! I mean Snook shit.
Holy snowman! Where's Patrick Troughton when you need him? Punch the shit out of everyone! Punch! Punch! Punch, 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 punch! Punch, 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 punch! Still can't do that. Go from the other side. Ooh, I see that bell! We can ring that to get notifications. Which you should do if you want to keep up to date on the latest Rosie McDamsel news. Bada bing, bada boom. It's pretty smooth, alright?
Yes.
We're almost there.
post.
That was just the guy thing. Gil Punch.
Uh-huh.
Hello. Armor. Alright. I guess we'll fight this dude.
Yes! This is the guy you want magic for.
Well, we have that. Are you fucking kidding me?
Amazing. Simply amazing.
Okay, it fixed itself.
That's an Adamanto is guarding the bell. Stay on your toes. Roar!
Alright, it's this weird ass boss theme.
Alright.
Fire?
You'd be surprised what kind you should use.
Blizzard?
Yes.
But why? He lives in a blizzard. That doesn't make sense. Should I put up any protection?
I think it's predominantly physical, so maybe like protect on everybody.
Okay.
Now, Guy also has the ancient sword, and the gimmick with that is if it hits, it will curse them, which will lower their attack and defense. The problem is, it does not hit very often.
Well, good thing he's got a weapon in his other hand too.
Yep.
I can't believe you just multicast that.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I think you blocked it though, so.
Bastard.
You also did pick up that Antarctic wind.
That's true. You did do that. There. Ice Storm 16!
Oh,
Oh, well, okay.
yeah. This boss gave me such a time.
I think maybe the balance is a little off
Yeah.
in this version.
But hey, we'll take it. It's for us.
Yeah, it's just... I fought through so many fucking zombies and shit, only for that to be over so quickly. It's like doing a fuck ton of foreplay, and then just when you actually go for it, just your partner immediately just like rocks through the wall at one touch. Was that a staircase there before?
Yeah, that you just came through the door you couldn't get to.
Yeah, so we go there, yeah? Yeah.
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 That's the exit. Exit.
Yosef still had Antarctic Wind as his auto battle command. I wonder what happens when we try to do that.
We found an exploit.
I doubt it. They're all the top two are judging the other two, and the other two are judging the status bar.
It's like this game doesn't work in widescreen. Look at how much space there is between us. This is ridiculous.
Oh, it's this asshole. You know, we could just push him down the stairs immediately. He's really left himself open.
Curses! You've already gotten to the goddess's bell! First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this! The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up! If I ever go back to the Empire, he'll have my head. But I'm still a soldier. If I'm going to die, you're coming with me.
Why haven't we pushed him yet? Look at him. Look at this guy.
Do what the fuck ever. I don't remember this guy being particularly tough.
I'll just zap him. That's fun. It's fun to do.
Ah.
Oh, I see. We've got to out-damage him.
I've been cursed to die immediately.
No, that's just a stab wound. Would we just go around him? That doesn't make sense.
I may have lost, but don't think that you've won. I've booby-trapped this cave. Just a little parting gift from me to you.
Stop getting off the stairs. You should be sliding down.
I'll be waiting for you in hell. Orunga!
And then he just fades out.
Damn it. Go on, get out. We not leave you. I can't hold it much longer.
You no understand. Guy break boulder with pinky.
Run! All right, beavers. Now come in and take the rock away. Beavers! Beavers! Oh God! Beavers!
Yosef!
Guys, speak Boulder.
Oh my God, I would so watch an Eve stream. It would be incredible. Well, we are now Yosef-less again.
Is that our first kill? The
Well,
first party death.
I mean, all the people in those towns are fucking dead.
The one prince died.
Yeah, Sky.
Scoot.
Get back here! You are experience! You know, I don't let phony on the spot. It's easier from this side of things. Yeah, no, I feel that. Well, it said an ad was gonna start, so I'm looking forward to that starting in like 3 minutes. Because it never fucking is actually the time. So I guess now that we have the bell, we're supposed to go to Kashuan. Right?
Yes. You can either walk there or go to Popped and have Sid fly you.
Where is it on the map?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, that doesn't help now, does it? Because, I mean, I guess we could walk in the hopes that there'll be cool enemies to fight. But if I don't know where to go, then, you know, that's dangerous in this game. See, the ad is going now! Look at how fucking long that delay was. What the fuck is the point of telling me there's gonna be an ad and then lying about it? Twitch. It also always says that my connection is unstable on Twitch, so I really don't know what's going on there. How does that do less damage than bare hands? Fuck is that shit? Shuba, 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 shuba. Yay! Oh, by the way, album update. I am mixing. I have mixed almost all of disc 1 and a couple songs off of disc 2. There's like a special little thingy I still want to add before I do the rest. So we're making pretty good progress. Why did I press square of all buttons there? Fuck is up with that? Bros, the brain just don't work no matter what. Poor Yosef. I'll look after Nelly in his place. I know that would make him happy. It turns out Yosef doesn't even know this lady. Well, I'm glad you understand. That skips a whole lot of awkward conversations. Look at all these identical women. How do they all know?
Life alert.
All right. You guys like walking? Are we doing family dinner tonight?
I really don't know.
Yeah, you seem pretty wiped, so it kind of seems like a catch-22 there.
Yeah.
Because, like, either you have to cook, or either you have to socialize.
Yeah.
Want to get takeout?
I don't want to spend the money.
Why do we keep pressing square? Why do I keep doing that? Poofed. Thought maybe you'd have something new to say. Alright, we'll go to Cashuan, which is cheaper than going to Altair for some reason. I don't think the ship was supposed to be in the air already. It just keeps getting weirder.
At least it's got a normal shadow. Is yours fixed? I think your shadow's fixed.
Either that or it's just gone. I couldn't see anything. How is he firing a bow when he has a sword and shield? That doesn't make any sense. I think my shadow might just be off the bottom of the screen now. I think it doubled. It's the same enemies again. Alright, I think we'll stop here for today because we are tired, but you know,
Yeah.
we did make some progress. We progressed the plot. We got a cool bell that we can ring.
Good lord, it's only been 2 hours.
Yeah, it feels longer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That door has those like weird laces on, like a military uniform.
I'm sorry, I was so tired.
Well, you know, that's how it goes. But since I am coming up on like finishing this freaking album, I really would like to stream more. That will be my main thing once it's done. It's gonna be streaming is gonna be priority number uno for me. So you can all enjoy that. I'll try to like finish this stuff like in the coming week, but you know, we'll see how it goes exactly. I will keep you updated on the Discord, so join if you're not in there and you're interested in my music. I have a new single out. It's called Your Lost Loving Me. You can find it at catgirladapter.bandcamp.com. Along with like my previous single Death Machine, that's one I'm really proud of, and the previous album Insomniacs in Love, so check that shit out. Thank you, Eve. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. I love you all. Don't forget to tell your friends about Rosie. Follow me on these things down here. Should we see if there's someone to raid? Yeah, get some people to raid. Let's raid you. Yeah. Okay, stick around for that if you're interested. Rosie rolling out!
Bye!